Hello everyone, we'll be starting in a moment. Okay, that's all done. Connection seems to be good. Everything's being picked up. I think we're good to go. So, hi everyone. Welcome to another stream of Castlevania, Lord of Shadows. Today, we are continuing where we had left off last time, where we had actually finished the main part of the game. We managed to defeat the final Dark Lord, the Necromancer, who turned into a giant lich. A giant Draco Lich, which is a dragon which had all these runes on it. We had to climb all over it, smash the runes, and yeah, we didn't gain its power though. The other ones were like, oh yeah, I defeated this guy and I got this item. Like I got the boots, I got the wings, but defeating the Lich didn't give us anything. We were able to get to the fountain, or whatever it's called, the beacon that goes into the sky. But then it was found out that the Lich that we defeated was actually just a normal Lich, because the one that was actually the Grand Necromancer, or whatever you would call him, was actually Zobek all along. Oh, surprise! Not really. It was kind of expected after a while. Like, literally, it took like a few streams to be like, oh, hold on a minute, this guy's a bit weird. But yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I was manipulating you all along, and then he was manipulated by the bad guy himself, Satan. And then we fought Satan and kicked his butt back to hell. At least I think he did, unless we killed him. And then Zobek was killed as far as we're aware from that. But then we had a after credits cutscene where it was like, actually, he's still alive, and it's modern day now. And Gabriel became, as you would guess, Dracula. He had long nails. Didn't go for a manicure or anything. But we are currently going through the DLC. We did the first part, which is showing how he became a vampire, where he went back to the castle after Laura, Carmilla's daughter, quotation marks, was asking for help. And in order to enter into a portal to get to the place where a demon was residing that was sealed by the original three creators of the Brotherhood of Light, in order to enter into that plane, you have to become a dark being. And Laura was there, so she was like, drink all of my blood, and then you'll become a vampire and be able to enter the realm and defeat the demon. And we're like, oh, okay. It feels like a very arbitrary way of trying to show how Gabriel became Dracula, instead of being... I think it would have been much cooler if it was done a different way. Because it just feels like a cop-out just to be like, oh, we forgot to actually show this. Let's just put it in DLC, and there you go. Like, it would have been cool is that each time we defeated the Dark Lords, because we had to defeat them, we basically took on some of their darkness. And then over time, we became a vampire, rather than just immediately, oh, we just sucked this young girl's blood out and we become a vampire. You know, it feels kind of bad, to be honest, but it's whatever. And now we're off to see the next part of the DLC, because apparently the first part was just the first. It's apparently in two parts that were separate DLCs at a time, but with Ultimate Edition you get both. So here we go. Other than that, we collected some finger bones that belonged to Frankenstein. I don't know why we had to collect them, but we did. We collected them all, but we didn't get anything out of it. Compared to getting the freaking life and dark gems and all that kind of thing, we got increased stats or increased capacity. The finger bones didn't really do anything. But other than that, I think that's everything. That was a lot to cover, to be honest. We're going to continue on and see what we can get done today. We might even finish it today. Most likely we will. So without further ado, let's get straight in. I keep remembering this thing I watched a while ago while I'm waiting for this to load, where it's a video, but it was like a joking video, and it was like, welcome to Castlevania, or something. And it was supposed to be funny, but I can't remember what it was for the life of me. That sound is being picked up, showing up on there. Refresh, restream. It might have been an Eagle Raptor video. I'd have to go through them all again. Yeah, everything seemed good. Except. Continue. Chapter 14, the final chapter. Oh, there's only 2 parts to this? Okay, we're in some sort of weird vortex thing. Are we actually going to hell? Or just a sealed plane? Dimensional prison.
And so I entered the dimensional rift,
that's a cool image.
seeking the Forgotten One. The air was thick with death and decay. Poor Laura had told me that this place was not for humankind. But I was no longer human, and any vestiges of my humanity were now gone from me entirely. I hungered for revenge. Darkness consumed me. Rage drove me. All those people who had died or suffered at my hand were but a distant memory now. I wanted blood. The demon would feel my wrath this night, would feel the bitter taste of defeat at my hand, and I would crush his soul to dust beneath my feet. The terrible path of my destiny was now laid before me, and with absolute clarity of mind, I walked that path paved with the corpses of my enemies and friends alike, with relish.
This is another thing I'm noticing more and more. Well, it's basically just become the obvious thing. They keep telling us that Gabriel has done some stuff. Like he's killed all these people and all this stuff, or he's become engaged with rage and that's all he cares about or whatever, and he's an evil person now. At no point do they show this. No, none of this. And it feels like it's pushing a narrative that didn't happen. Like, yeah, we killed a wife and the girl that I can't remember the name of right now that had psychic powers. That's it. That's 2 people. We haven't killed anyone else. In fact, we have saved other people. The beginning was literally us saving a village from a werewolf attack. And then we went to the vampire area. We saved another village from vampires. At no point do we see our character or Gabriel like going around killing random people, treating people like crap. He doesn't do any of that. He's actually really kind and willing to help others. So why do people keep saying that he's turned evil? He doesn't care about anyone anymore. It's like, no, he does. He proves the exact opposite of what you're telling. I think they could have done a much better job if they actually showed it rather than saying it. That's the problem. A lot of people seem to think that you say it and then it just becomes a fact. But without showing it, you don't feel the impact. You're just like, oh, okay. It's like if, for example, if a character dies off screen, you don't care. You don't get to see it, even if it's a character you care about. If anything, if it's a character you care about, you get annoyed that you didn't get to see it because that would have been a big moment. But the fact that they just kill them off screen is really bad. It's the same thing here. They're not showing us. They're just telling us this happened, but not giving us the context or showing the thing that's happening. Rant over for now, but yeah, we're in hell or whatever. I wonder if Gabriel actually changes his model at this point. Or if we get like actual cutscenes, because there's no animated ones this time, or comic ones. This is like actual in-game. Oh, he was able to get in here. Cool. Just gonna go back here just in case it's a collectible thingy. Why did the camera go further out? Spiky. Door. I wonder if I could open that door that glows. Oh. Of course there'd be spirits here. Open! I'm trying to see if I can see anything different about Gabriel, but he kind of just looks like the same. Oh, big hand. You look cool. We're all shiny. Oh, that's a weird place to put this. The Forgotten One. Big, size, difficulty high. The Bernard family were responsible for a vast number of hideous crimes, most of them involving foul sorceries and demonic rituals. The most horrible of them all was the summoning of the creature known as the Forgotten One, an evil monster of immense power. This entity was the sovereign of the elemental plane of darkness and quickly escaped the Bernard's controlling magic. Finally, the three founders of the Brotherhood of Light fought the demon and used their powers to imprison it forever, or so they thought. Today, the monster impatiently awaits the time of its release, eager to seek retribution against all of humanity. So is it worse than Satan, or is it below Satan? Because we defeated Satan, then again, he came in a mortal form, which is probably limiting his power, so he might have been stronger in the demon realm, essentially hell. But here, he might be more. I don't know. Double cutscene. There he goes. Just making sure there's no collectibles. What is he doing? The demon has sensed your presence. The Forgotten One is searching for you now. Hide! Forgotten One is looking for something. Okay. He kind of reminds me of the Dahatka from, like, Prince of Persia, Warrior of Inn. Is it Warrior of Inn? Yeah, it is. I'm thinking of the two throne thing, which is, like, more... Oh. Is it rising? Yeah, kind of figured. They like doing this in games. Get out of my way! At least the lava is going at a nice enough pace for me. I think the lava's actually picking up speed. Oh, come on, really? What? Climb up! Climb up! What are you doing? Climb up! Climb up! Climb up! Why am I stuck? What? Sure, put me there, whatever. Oh. I guess he's immune. The Forgotten One hasn't seen you. Of course, he's gonna punch more chains. Oh, whoops. I guess these are supposed to be considered like the seals that they place on him, but they're like actual physical manifestations of him. Uh-oh. Get out of my way! Seriously? It was like immediately disintegrated. Wow. What? I barely got time to do anything there. Alright then. Wow, he moved fast. He just got up here and he's already over there? Too tiring for you. He's weak, get him now. Backhand. I just destroyed his knee. Ew.
What is this? A human here?
You sound completely different to what I expected.
Fool!
I am your destroyer, demon.
You! Pathetic mortal. Nothing can overcome my power. That outfit. You are a warrior of the Brotherhood, but something about you is different. Your soul is unusual.
Mark my words, when I am through with you, you will beg for your miserable life!
Is that so? You think you can defeat me now that part of my power is destroying the seal? Hear me, warrior. My power is unlimited. I will strip the living flesh from your body and devour your soul.
Enough talk!
You basically fantasy Broly then? Oh, he didn't like that. Wow, my thing charges up fast here. Ow. 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 He has like an extending sword. You don't like your knee being hit, do you? Whoa! At least I managed to get him that time with that. Perform a synchronized block against the flare to return it to the Forgotten One. Oh, okay. There you go. Get over here! I almost missed that. Get on! And now your middle's showing. Are you made out of tentacles or something? I wish I could dodge in the air. I don't understand. I jump in the air to not get hit and I still get hit. There we go. You gonna throw another orb at me? This is only chapter 1 of this one, or part 1. And we're already, like, in a fight with this guy. It's being opened wider. Dramatic camera. guess we'll just stand here.
I underestimated you. You are a worthy rival. However, you must know that you will not prevail here.
I grow tired of your idle boasts.
Trust me, they will be the last thing you will ever hear.
Get his power back, quick, jump into it, get it ourselves. Wow, it's taken a long time to get back to him. Are we just gonna stand there?
It would be easier to end yourself now, warrior, by your own hand. You will suffer. That I can promise. You will never find peace in light, no darkness.
So we're just gonna hide. I thought we were gonna keep fighting. That's it? Okay. That's part one. Why does the thing show it there when that's not where he was? The underworld.
Despite his boasts, our last confrontation had proven to me that the demon could be hurt. I would need to be patient and bide my time in order to take the opportunity that I knew would eventually come. I could wait a lifetime for that moment, but I didn't care anymore. I was past that now. Time was my friend, and an eternity of blood my destiny. I would make this monster pay. He will know fear. He will taste the bitterness of defeat and look into the eyes of the dragon as his life force spills onto the ground before him. Look upon me, demon, for I am darker and more terrible than thee. I am that dragon, and you are my prey.
He said the thing, dragon! Oh, like Dracula! Oh! Well, no, it never brought up if there were other dragons, just the Draculich before. Are there even dragons existing anymore? We'll make ourselves a dragon. Are the bones melting, or was that just because they were too far away from us? Oh, that's cool. I guess he's too busy trying to escape to notice us anymore. Let's try it again. I'm guessing I have to stay out of his view. What? I pressed jump twice! Oh, come on, really? It's just a little bit of lava. It's because the way this camera's angled, it makes it a little bit hard to judge the distance or depth of things. I have to do the entire thing again. Why can't he just stay up there? Oh, come on, really? Please be on the pillar and not back it. Okay, cool. I'm not here. I can barely see it because it moves. It's the next seal. Please, no more jumping. I wanted to get the body. What? Maybe it just wants me to grab it? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. How did you get here? Witchcraft and sorcery. I don't believe in ancient demonic prophecies or the power of the supernatural. And so for this, I was selected to carry out all the will of the Brotherhood. The elders of the Order insist that I am chosen. The gods grant me special favor. Only now here in this hellish place at this late hour do I hear the hollow laugh of death ringing loudly in my ears. What a fool for accepting such a mission. Where is my God now when I need him most? The following words are scribbled on the back of the scroll. He who is valiant and pure of spirit may find his destiny in the maws of the beast of... Ah! Is that really its name? You are not sure if there's anything called the beast of... Ah! Or if the Night Died were right in this. They made a frickin' Monty Python reference? Really? Wow. Is it me or is this thing picking up speed? I don't care about you guys. I'm moving. I don't need to fight you. I can just move on. Whoa, where the hell are we? This is cool. Final seal. I wonder if this is Zobek's one. Hi again. And now your weird arm is exposed. Very much like to be able to move when I'm doing that. Ooh. Wow. Great. I hate that they can hit no matter what. What? All of the Forgotten One's attacks are unblockable. Oh, they're unblockable, are they? What is that? So I just can't do anything. I'm trying to stop attacking, but because it's so delayed on the attack, it just hits whenever it wants to. Seriously. Jump! Why did it not jump? Move! Here, have one of these. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I'll try it. No cutscene this time. Did that even do anything? Why do you keep going the same direction when I've already moved? Why do you keep attacking? And that's not me doing that. It's like delayed pressing. This is really frustrating. Stop, stop! Stop attacking! Stop! Why do I get hit by that when I'm not near it? This fight is actually probably one of the more annoying ones I've ever played in this game. Move! Please. Stop, stop. I'm not pressing it. I'm pressing. Oh. pressing, not pressing, dodging. Not pressing, dodging. Not pressing, dodging! Not pressing, dodging, dodging! Not pressing, not pressing! Stop it! You can see that I'm doing this. Like, I press it once or twice, and then I press the dodge button, but for some reason, it keeps doing the combo. Dodging. 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 Okay, that's not fair. I didn't get to move. Dodge! Dodge! Stop! Stop! Oh my god! I pressed it twice and did it. It did it 3 times. Stop attacking! I don't know how you can hit me from that distance. This is not fun. It's not fun at all. I don't know why he didn't move. It'd be better if I had more health than what I have right now. What? How did I get hit by that? I hate that the shockwave's there as well. Actually does something. This is frankly ridiculous. Why do they have to put it on one specific spot that is hard to hit? Put it anywhere else. Make the combat better in the air. Make it so then he can't hit you from any direction, regardless of if it makes sense or not. Seriously. The first part was perfectly fine. This part can go suck itself. How do you hit me from that far? Is there something that I'm actively missing here? Finally! God damn it! One second, I need to check something. Okay, there's nothing that I think is important at the moment. Am I supposed to be hitting these towards him? Yes. All of that effort just to get to a part that's probably easier than the first part. God. Stop. Why did you only jump? At least I get my health back. Oh, come on, really? What? I very much like to be able to move. I really wish there was a mid-air dodge or something. And of course I get hit once. The fact that there are no invincibility strings during the roll is kind of crazy. I didn't want to dodge into that. Please stop. Somehow you hit me with that. Why didn't you move? You have to hit in a very specific spot, even though it's in a big open area on this chest. It won't do damage unless you hit it very specifically. Stop! What? I was nowhere near that. How did that hit me? Seriously. Give me a new thing to hit. Right in the face. Oh. I'm like a little ant. Right the face. Actually get to see what it looks like under it now. He is just a mass of tentacles. Please stop attacking. Is he going faster? Seriously. Okay, I need to find out because this is starting to annoy me. Because I want to have the ability to just go straight down. A. Okay. Pressed it, didn't do it. Seriously. Really? Wow. Mid-roll. What? Was I in his hitbox or something? Why was I just continually falling down? Seriously. Please move. Seriously? We were almost there. I really do not like this fight. It is unnecessarily difficult because you have to hit it in a specific spot. Seriously. Where exactly am I supposed to be hitting you? I'm hitting you in the face where it seems to be obvious, but it's not doing the damage. Seriously. Finally! Oh, it's an actual cutscene this time.
You cannot triumph here, fool. You have no comprehension of what you are up against. The seal is open. I'll enter your world now.
I would have preferred this to have been an in-game cutscene.
To ashes, and I shall inflict 10 times the pain and suffering that were inflicted upon me when I was imprisoned by your brotherhood. I'll let you live, so you can witness your complete and utter failure. Freedom at last.
This is kind of awkward.
Oh, no, no, no! I yield to you. Mercy, my liege. Mercy.
No! guess I win. I have this weird power now. Sure, just destroy a weapon. That's it. Chapter 14, Defeat the Forgotten One. I'm not gonna lie, that final part kind of ruined this. Just this part of the DLC. It was unnecessarily difficult. Considering I'm playing on like the normal difficulty, the fact that I have to hit a pinpoint part of his body in order to do damage is kind of ridiculous, especially when your attacks don't do that and you get stuck in the air unless you remember that you can do a stomp ability to get out of the air and stop attacking, even when you stop pressing the button to attack. Whatever. What can I buy? Spin. Oh, the other one is... You're already dead. I'll buy that just to see what happens. Continue. Finish. Finish all levels in Esquire. Finish all levels in Warrior. No one got Warrior? Or very few people did? Wow, 8.8% of players got this achievement. Really? Okay. I guess most people just did the main story and then just left the DLC as it was. Which I can understand. So that's, I don't understand how this is only 72%. How? I guess because you'd have to do it on the different difficulties. Holy water upgrade +2. Alright, I guess the only thing we could do is try and get the upgrades that we missed. We do have some time left, and I do want to just extend it just a little bit so we can have the 2-hour mark. Plus, I don't mind going back and collecting some things. We get to see what they are. They're probably just like, you can carry more of this. But, yeah. So we need to head here, because I know there's a body that I missed.
The stench of the bog fades into memory.
This is like the 4th time I've had to come back here. But, yeah, overall, this game is good. I definitely do recommend it. It's like a 8 out of 10. The combat works unless you're in the air, in which case it starts sticking you in the air until you're dead. Or you stop your combo, which for some reason the combos just continue even when you stop pressing the button sometimes. So I'm hoping that in the sequel, because I know there's a second one and I've got it, I hope in the sequel they tighten up the combat a bit more, especially in aerial combat. I do wonder how it's going to work though, seeing as we've just destroyed the cross. So what are we going to use? Just our hands? Trying to see if there's a body. Right, let me see. Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, Pan, Temple, Magic Gem. The gem is between two glyph objects you can interact with. The gem is in the third. Is with the third. Go east of the dead guy who had the letter mentioning it. Move towards the green slope before the next glyph at the right spot. The green will change, revealing a... What? Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't even know I could go this way. Well, there's the life gem. I'll take it. So you're telling me I could have gotten all of the things without having to guess? Alright. I thought it was just missing one and you had to try and figure out what the last one was. But yeah, as I was saying, so this game is alright. DLC is okay, but as I said at the start, I do wish that they have done Gabriel becoming Dracula a bit differently. Like I said, the corruption of like defeating the 3 Dark Lords would have made more sense and would have been cool thematically because we sacrificed our humanity to save the world. Here we just sort of... I'll just suck your blood, I guess. So, but yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. Voice acting's good. Music's good. I'm wondering how the second one is. I've heard, like, a mixture of things about the second game. Some people like it. Some people hate it. But, yeah. Whoops. Skip. Clockwise twice, smallest twice, then middle twice. I will say that the puzzles for the DLC were kind of bullshit. And the combat in the second part was kind of bullshit. DLC probably get like a 6 out of 10, the first one, and then the second one will probably get like a 5. Right, not found. I could probably get this now.
We part ways, he and I.
Finish the level after killing 30 goblins with their own grenades. If I remember correctly, there was a thing down where the water was. Maybe not this one, it might be further ahead. Where there was a statue or something, I think. Hey, fully charged myself. Werewolves. I miss the werewolves. Too bad they don't have tails. They're not real werewolves. Was it this one? Get out of here. I don't think it's this one, so I'm gonna go back. With double jump, I have access to more areas. Trying to do this quickly so I can just get the thing done. This is the part where I have to use a boar, isn't it? Or a bomb. That works too. Get out of my way. Oh, is it you? How did I miss you? I guess I went the other way and thought I just didn't need to go this way. The great Deku was once the largest and most gorgeous tree in the forest. It was so tall that its canopy could be seen from many miles away. Some people even believed that it was alive, and that its magical powers protected the forest from the attacks of dark creatures. I don't know if the legends were real, but the truth is the Dark Lords, maybe seeing the tree as a symbol of life, cursed it with a plague that remains alive beneath its dead stump. And I guess that's what would have clued us in to go through the trunk. Well, I haven't found it yet. I missed it. I went through all that and I missed it. Oh well. That is where we will stop for today. We have finished Castlevania Lord of Shadows. Like I said, it's great. At least the main game is. Like I said, it gets an 8 out of 10. I like Gabriel. I like the story. I like everything else. Like I said, the combat needs to be tightened up a little bit more. Not that it was bad on the ground. In the air, it was quite unbearable. They need to add some, like maybe 1 second, maybe 0.5 seconds of invulnerability when you dodge, because otherwise, what's the point of dodging? And what was the other thing I was going to say? For the story, when they trying to say that the character is acting a specific way, they need to show it. Saying that the character feels this way is one thing, but when you're in a game and you have visual medium, you should show it, so then you can actually see that that's the case. When that isn't shown at all, it feels like the person writing the narrative is trying to force perspective that isn't actually happening. So without being able to see that, it just felt like they were just saying, oh, he's being evil. He killed all these people. He killed 2 people. And that wasn't even by his own will. So, you know, it definitely needs to tighten up in that. But overall, this is good. I definitely recommend it to anyone. I will say that this game is a bit old. It came out in like 2013, 2014. So it has kind of like old things like not having full like borderless windowed mode. I'd have to play this game in windowed mode the entire time, so I could see the windows all over the place. I could put it in full screen, but then I wouldn't be able to see chat. So I decided to just not have that on full screen. But yeah, the main game's great. It's an 8 out of 10. DLC, first one is a 6 out of 10. Second one is a 5. Second one feels like it's kind of an afterthought. You kind of just run around and be like, oh, I don't feel so good, but you look exactly the same. There's no real change. So I don't know if you're supposed to be a vampire, but you don't look like one. You don't act like one. There's no real showing of that, and only at the start where he's like stumbling about, and then after that he's perfectly fine. So I don't know. I don't know why he destroyed the cross in the end at the part. Maybe it's just because it would be a threat to him because he's a vampire now, but then, you know, he was still able to use it perfectly fine, so I don't know. Other than that, yeah, it's like I said, the final boss fight for the final DLC kind of ruined it. It definitely needed to be a lot better than what it was. Like I said, it did remind me of the Dahatka, because the Dahatka in Prince of Persia Warrior Within was something you could not fight. Like, you had to run from it when it showed up until you got to a point when you could fight it. And that was only if you did very specific things up to that point. If you hadn't gotten those, you weren't able to fight it. You still had to run, and that's it. Yeah. So that is this game done. Another one in the bag for the collection. Like I said, I do have the sequel, and I know that there's a third game which is supposed to be in between this game and the second one. However, that game is it a GameCube? Not GameCube. It's either a DS game or it's a Game Boy game, like Game Boy Advance. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, I won't be playing that because obviously I don't have that, and it's on a Nintendo console, and usually Nintendo's kind of a douchebag. So, yeah, I won't be able to do that one. But the second game I will. I don't know if I'll do it straight away. I might have some time before then to do some other stuff just to have a bit difference. But I will say that I definitely did like the style of this game. This game's style is really cool. I like the whole drawn thing with the showing how the different combos and stuff work and all that. I thought that was cool. But yeah, that's where we'll end it for today. I think we managed to do a reasonable time. It's almost 2 hours, so it was something. But I think most of that was just me retrying and trying to beat the boss over and over again. But yeah. So, thank you all for joining for the finale of this game. As I said, try it out if you think you can get it. I got mine on Steam, so it should be available there. And thank you for joining me for this series. I will have to find something to replace this with next week, so look forward to that. Tomorrow, I will be back with Persona 3 Reload, so keep that in mind. There will be notifications, hopefully, unless, YouTube messes that up again. But yeah, we're continuing with Persona 3 tomorrow, so be ready. And yeah, thank you all for joining this series. I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. I really liked the style, like I said. So, as usual, if you want to be sure, if you want to keep track of when I stream or want to know when I ever upload anything, then be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Do the bell notifications so you get notified. And if you want to help support me directly, there's links to Patreon and tips. They do help a lot, no matter how much or how little you do. And if you do become a patron, you get an to the patron list here, where I give you a shout out of every stream, like I do with Hiro Kuni and Swordmaster37. I thank you for the continued support. I greatly appreciate you all. And we become vampires in the end, but save the world. But yeah, that's it. So thank you all. I'll see you either tomorrow or I'll see you next week with whatever game I replace this with. And until then, y'all take care and have a nice rest of the day. Bye, everyone. Bye.